When I was doing a sport that I genuinely love with people that I genuinely enjoyed doing the sport with, had a great time, 3 times a week, 4 times a week, 5 times a week. Me, it was football, by the way, so for you it could be anything that you enjoy. I never skipped cardio because it was enjoyable. I didn't want to stop it. That is the key. Cardio shouldn't be something that you think is a chore. Shouldn't be something that you think, Leo, I'm only doing it because it helps me get a leaner physique. No, cardio should be something that you enjoy day in and day out. It should be a separate activity that you find fun to do. That's how you're going to stay consistent with it. You don't find anyone staying consistent in something that they hate. You don't turn around to a bloody world champion of their sport and go, oh, do you actually like this sport? No one's going to turn around and say no. Everyone's going to turn around and say, yeah, this sport is my life, I love it. And that's why they've got to the point where they've got to, because they enjoy it. Success often comes from enjoying it first and then finding out you're talented later. So being able to be consistent with cardio means you have to enjoy it. So pick a sport that you enjoy. Could be football, like me. I was trying to think of that sport that people play. Paddle, because that's fucking coming up recently. It could be whatever it may be: kickboxing, judo, jiu-jitsu, basketball. It could be literally anything you want, right? Just pick a sport that you enjoy. And second, if you want to do extra cardio, so you're fixated on, I really like going on walks on the treadmill and stuff like that, and I like using the treadmill. When I was using the treadmill, I would take my pump cover, so I'd always take a pump cover to my cardio session. It's a bit weird. You're not getting a pump, it's just fun. You're not getting a pump, what the fuck are you on about? But no, I would take my pump cover off straight away and I would cover the screen, because I found that every time I would look at the screen, I'd be like, fuck, 30 seconds has gone by, I'm absolutely goosed, my calves are killing, my hamstrings are tight, I feel like lactic acid's already building up, even though that's not physically possible. It would demotivate me, it would cause me to step off earlier. When you're looking at time tick by, like you said, time goes by faster when you're having fun, and also when you're not looking at the time. When you're constantly looking at a clock, going tick, 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 time's going to feel so much slower. So when you cover it with something, and you're in your own head, you listen to music, you're thinking about something else, time flies so much quicker. So that's another tip, because every time I would skip cardio early, it's because I'd be looking at the time thinking, this shit's going so slow, my legs hurt, my calves hurt, whatever it is, and then I'd stop. I'd focus on the pain and then I'd stop. Whereas every time I've covered the time, I've been like, you know what, I'm just not going to look at the time, and I was focusing on something else, thinking about something else, listening to music. Time flies so much quicker, and I've done 30 minutes of cardio and it felt like 10, So if you find yourself, quitting early on cardio, cover the time with the pump cover, guarantee you'll never skip cardio early ever again, and you can thank me in the comments when it works. So enjoy having a lean physique for the summer with this tip, bro, and I'll have a good session and see you later.